Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're starting a new series on Football Manager 2021. It's going to be the Sir Alex Ferguson Challenge. 26 years, 38 trophies he managed. We are going to try and replicate it with Tottenham Hotspurs. So Spurs aside, much like Manchester United when Ferguson took over, not really winning much at the moment. They have got a bit of a history behind them, but it's been a long time since they've had silverware in the cabinet, and it's something that we know Daniel Levy's been after. So let's jump right in and get started with it. So the first thing we're going to get done is get my avatar set up. So we are just in YladFM. We'll just work our way through this, and hopefully we can get set up with something resembling a half decent side. So I'm going to go with this set of attributes on here. Obviously we've got 20 on tactical. Obviously Ferguson was a really top tactical manager, so I think that's fair to say that. It was a top motivator as well, so we're going to put motivating, really focus on the mental side of our game. Working with youngsters, we're going to have at 19. So let's skip through all that and move on to signing for the club. So signing for the club, and Tottenham have today confirmed the appointment of Justin YladFM as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised to the 33-year-old. So this is all going through the same old stuff. We're going to get a deal worth £62,000 a week. Not a bad way to start our career here. So it is going to be a one-team save unless we get sacked. And we're going to be trying to emulate what Ferguson's done, turning Tottenham into the powerhouse. So we've got a little bit of history here from Tottenham. We've got media prediction of 6th place finish. And if you have a look at the club honours already, so yeah, plenty of club honours. As we said before, it was a big club. Unfortunately, they've just dwindled down to not winning anything. Levy's tried numerous managers to get trophies in here, but you got to look right back to, what was it, 2007, 2008, somewhere like that, when they last won a trophy, and that was only the Carabao Cup. So if we have a quick look at the stadium as well, we've got a 62,000 seat stadium, so big stadium. It's all prepared. Tottenham have got the foundations to start a brilliant moving forward. So Steve Hitchin is going to be our director of football. We'll have to keep an eye on him. And we've got Jorge Sacramento as the assistant manager. Quite a young assistant manager. Probably look at keeping him in as well. So if we just skip through to the next port and see what we can see here. So best lineup for the side is a 4-2-3-1 formation. They've got Doherty in there, Dyer, Alderweireld, Reguilon, Højbjerg, Ndombele. I'm going to have to learn these names. Lamela, Dele Alli, Son and Kane. And to be honest with you, that looks like the sort of setup I'd probably go for with this side. I'm not going to really be looking at making any immediate transfers. I think the transfer budget is going to be relatively low anyway. Most of them are in this first season. I think that's due to the COVID as the game was released. Just have a quick look through here. Player that I will be looking at in the future will be Troy Parrott. He's on loan at Ipswich this season, so he'll be a player that I'll be using alongside Kane in future seasons to come. Let's jump through to the next section and see if there's anything else I'm going to need to look at. So we've got the philosophy here: club culture, play attacking football, sign players under the age of 22, not a problem. Play possession football, I think we can do that. Develop players using the club's youth system. Do not sign players over the age of 30 and play entertaining football. I think I'll be alright with all of that. We've got a 5-year plan, so maximum 2-year contract for players over 30 and work within the wage budget. So not really a major plan going on there. If we just have a quick look down at what their expectations are. So we've got end of the current season is to qualify for the Champions League, semi-final of the FA Cups, semi-final of the European Cup, and Carabao Cup not really bothered about, and then it's just challenge for the Premier League pretty much for the rest of it. So that's not too major of an issue there. We'll just scroll through, see if we can see anything else we want to have a look at. I'm going to just ignore this at the moment. This all the usual stuff. So we've got Tottenham hire YladFM as manager. Just going to skip through all this stuff, all the stuff that I'll set up later on. I'm going to load a tactic up that I have already preset for this. So this should be on here somewhere. The Fergie challenge. There we go. Tactic I've used in a couple of my saves already, and a tactic that I've found to work quite well. And it is a 4-2-3-1 tactic, so should work quite well with the players that we've got at the club. I think we'll do a quick pick to get the players in, see who should be playing. So our assistant's gone with pretty much the team that I would have gone with by the looks of it. Bale's in there. I forgot Bale was here. This is going to make it a bit interesting this year. And then we've got these players on the bench here. Anyone that stands out? The only one I'm not really sure about is Alderweireld. He's getting on. I think I might well be moving him on, to be honest with you. We've had a look at that already. Just scroll through here. We're going to tactical for the pre-season. That makes sense because they're going to need to learn our new tactics. Just jump through here. Transfer windows in progress. Just shows what's happened so far. Havertz going to Chelsea, the biggest deal of the summer, and Diaz going to Man City. That's fair enough. So we're just going to have a quick look now at the Tottenham Hotspur history. So they've won 2 league titles. They've got a European Cup Winners' Cup, 2 Europa Leagues, English FA Cup. They've got 2 Sky Bet Championships where they needed to be promoted, 4 Carabao Cups. They've got 7 Community Shields, and then a couple of the old English leagues where they were getting promoted early on in life. And if we have a quick look through the polygraph here, we've got starting from 99. It's very up and down, mid-table. Then they started to find themselves in 06, 07. Dropped off a little bit, but they've been a top 6 side, I'd say, for the last probably 10 years. They just haven't made that leap into Champions League consistently. And that's something we're going to need to do to get Levy on side. What else can we take a look at here? So the next thing would be, let's have a look at the last time they won some honours. So I said I think the Carabao Cup was the last thing I remember them winning. 2008, so I weren't far. I said 2006, 2007. So 2008 was the last trophy they actually won. Made it to the final of the Champions League, obviously under Pochettino. That was 2 years ago now. And also in the Premier League, he had a 2nd place finish in 17 and a 3rd place finish in 2018. So they've been up there, in and around, but they've just not got over the line. So hopefully we can get that over the line and start winning trophies and collecting them. Because after all, that's what we're here to do. Quick look here through some of the records that are already in place. We'll be looking at breaking some of these records. 86 points, most points in a season. I definitely think we could break that at some point in this save. Most league wins in a season, 32. That's a lot. I don't think we'll be breaking that though. I'll just carry through. League goals in a season, 115. 38 conceded is the least they've ever conceded. My teams tend to have quite a solid defence, so I think we'll be beating that at some point. So yeah, just a case of seeing how we get on. Let's see what we can jump on to next. So this has just popped up in my inbox. We are due to start making monthly repayments of £25.5 million on the previous loans that we've got agreed, and that's a total loan amount of 831 million. That's nuts. But 25 million a month. We might not have a transfer budget for the next 5 years. Right. We've just had a look at this as well, the staff, and it's not good. We are around about average on most of our staff counts, if not under the average rating on our staff counts. And we're among the worst on recruitment. So we're going to need to be getting some staff in. So that'd be my next task. I think what I'll do at this point is go away for a little while and start recruiting staff, and I'll bring you back to show you the staff that we get in. So I'll be back in just a jiffy. So the first coach we have brought in is Edu Pons. He is a fitness coach. He's got an 18 on fitness. His determination is 17, level of discipline 19, and motivating 16. Really think he's going to add something to this side. Like I said, the coaching was not great to begin with. We've got the goalkeeping coach that's come in as well, Emilio Alvarez. I've brought him into my last 4 saves, I think. A solid goalkeeping coach, all in all. The next coach we've brought in is Oliver England. In fact, he's not a coach. This one's the analysing data. So he's is he a recruitment analyst for us? Yeah, brought him in as a recruitment analyst. We've got 15 analysing data. Judging potential is 14. So we're just trying to get our stats up as far as the coaching and any staff roles go. The next coach in is Daniele Pirolini. He comes in, and I think I'll be using him as a technical coach, probably on attacking. Not entirely sure. I brought him in just as more a all-rounded coach, probably just to help out more than anything. And then I have gone to Blackburn to bring in David Lowe, who absolutely looks fantastic. So he's going to add a lot of quality to the side. He can do attacking training, defensive training, tactical training. He works with youngsters well, so all around a good coach. And at 54, he could be here for a good duration of how long we're going to be here for. So if we jump on to the next thing we're going to look at, we were going to possibly look at doing a game, but I think it's too late. So we are now in September, and I'm just going to show you these transfers. I've got an offer in from Wolves, £40 million for Toby Alderweireld. Been trying to get rid of him all summer, and no one's been biting. And now all of a sudden, Wolves have come in out of nowhere with this stupid offer. And I think I've just got to take it and hope he leaves, but I don't think he wants to. I mean, yes, his stats are really good. They're well up there. He's got plenty of green stats. He's got the 15 for tackling. He's got the 15 for heading. He's obviously mentals are very good, but he's the wrong side of 30 for me. I want to keep the side under 30 where I can, and I've got some good English defenders in the side that can come in. So I'm happy to let Alderweireld go, and especially if I'm going to get 40 million for him. If this deal don't go through, I'm still going to be looking at trying to get him off the books. He's a big wage contribution, so we can get them wages down as well. Tottenham don't have the biggest wage budget in this game, so it's just a case of using what I can and utilising what I can to get the squad to where I need it. We have let one player go in Danny Rose. He's gone for 9.5 million, raising to 10 million to Real Hippolyte. We'll just have a quick look at Danny Rose, what we're losing here. So brilliant tackling. His mentals are pretty good. His physicals are dropping off now. He's into his 30s. He used to be a little bit quicker. His value is at 11.75 now. So maybe we undersold him, but Again, it was a case of getting him off the books and getting some money in the bank. And the player he would have been up against this season, let me just find him here. I would have been having him up against, where is he? Just looking here. There you go. So Reguilon would have been the player that Rose would have been up against, and I just don't think Rose would have been getting into the side. So if you have a look at that, Reguilon, he's only 23, and he's already his stats are well above Danny Rose's. His mentals are pretty much above Danny Rose's now. Physicals are above him. So it's just a case of probably right man, right time. I think we'll wrap it up there. I think I've taken up a lot of your time just going over the fundamentals of what's going to be happening in this challenge. So I'll come back for the Wolves and Leicester games, and I will let you know what happens in the Europa League qualifier. For now, I'll see you again soon. I'm gone.